All right. So now we're gonna be doing this problem. I might do another problem, but maybe not. This one we have to find the amplitude, period, and the phase shift of this trig, whatever this is. The amplitude is usually just this number right here, like the absolute value of this number. The formula that I use is just y equals a sine bx, right? Plus c, and then yeah, this is what I use. Okay. Well, no, actually, it's b and then x plus c. Okay. Amplitude is usually just the absolute value of a. So in this instance, a is -8, so it's just the absolute value of -8, which is a regular 8. So that's gonna be the amplitude for right here. Okay. The period for sine and cosine graphs, I think I don't remember what tangent was, but for sine and cosine graphs, the period is usually just 2 pi, right? 2 pi divided by b, right? And here, since b is 1, there's an invisible 1 right here. The reason why this one looks like this is because for this one we pull out b. So normally this would look like this. Sine, well, yeah, a sine, and then we would have bx plus cb, if that makes sense. And then we just pull out b from both sides. So for example, if there was a 6 here, right, we divide 6 from x and then divide the 6 from, we pull out the 6 from here too, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. The period is just 2 pi divided by b, right? But here, since b is 1, we're just gonna have 2 pi as our period. Okay, for sine and cosine graphs, the period is always at 2 pi and then divided by the thingy. So for this phase shift, the phase shift is usually just c. Okay, c is the phase shift. Okay, if you, like I said earlier, if we had like a number out here, like 6 out here, c would not just be the pi by 6. We would have to like take out the 6 from the pi by 6, and whatever that would be the actual phase shift. But since there's no number here, the phase shift is just going to be positive pi by 6. Why? Because it is. Okay, so that means that it's just going to be pi by 6 to the right, and it's because honestly, I can't really tell you why. Just know that it's always the opposite of whatever sign this is. Okay, just if it's negative pi by 6, then the phase shift is gonna be positive pi by 6 or pi by 6 to the right. If it's a positive pi by 6, then it's gonna be like pi by 6 to the left. Just remember that. I don't really know how to explain. Yeah, so that's the phase shift. Okay, so pi by 6 to the right, but I just tend to write positive pi by 6 so she knows what I mean. Hopefully. If I lose points on that, I swear. But yeah, so we have these 3 values, okay? And now it's time to graph. So when we're graphing, we gotta make sure we're aware of 2 things, okay? We gotta make sure we're aware of the amplitude, which in this case is 8. So we have 8, and then we have -8, okay? And we also gotta be aware of this thingamabobber, okay? Since it's a negative sign right here, that means that this thing is gonna be a reflection over the y-axis. The x-axis, I'm sorry. Normally the sine graph starts, let's say we have 5 points, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normally the sine graph starts at the first point, goes up. It would hit the amplitude. It would go up to the amplitude, right? Oh my God, go up to the amplitude like right here, right? Then come down, hitting this second point, right? Go all the way down to the other negative amplitude, right? And then come back up to right here, right? That's normally how the sine graph looks like. But since this is negative, it has to be, the x values have to be a reflection. So instead of going up, we're gonna start by coming down, okay? So just keep that in mind. But before we can do that, we have to find the actual x values. What are the x values, you ask? The x values are, if we have a phase shift, that is typically our first x value, okay? So our first x value is gonna be pi by 6. Nice. To find the last x value, all we have to do is add the phase shift to the period, okay? So in this case, we are gonna do 2 pi plus pi by 6. Okay, we will just change this to pi by 6 plus 12 pi over 6. And you add that, pi plus 12 pi is 13 pi, so you just have 13 pi by 6. That's going to be what the last value is, the last point is, right? Nice. So here we're going to have 13 pi by 6. So to find the rest of the values, just add these two values and then divide by 2 to get this value right here, okay? And we're going to do the same thing for this value and this value. So yeah, so first we're going to add 6 pi by 6, plus 13 pi by 6. We're going to have 14 pi by 6. And then we're going to divide by 2. That is the same thing as saying multiplying by 1/2, okay? And then we're going to have, we're going to have 12, 14 pi, right? Simplify that, you're going to get 7 pi over 6, okay? Nice. So this is going to be this value right here, okay? Cool. Nice. Now, to find this value, we're going to rinse and repeat the exact same thing. Oops, sorry, I left him hanging. We're going to rinse this, the same thing, okay? Being 17 pi by 6 plus 13 pi by 6, giving us 20 pi by 6. And then we multiply, we divide by 2, aka multiplying by 1/2, okay? Giving us 20 pi by 12. Simplify 20 pi by 12, and you're just going to get, what is it, 3? 4 goes into, so 5 pi by 3, okay? Because 4 goes into 12 3 times, and 4 goes into 20 5 times, okay? So that was this one. So yeah, 5 pi by 3. And finally do the exact same thing. You're gonna do the exact same thing for this one right here. You get pi by 6. Damn, I have a headache. Plus 7 pi by 6, giving you 8 pi by 6. Simplify, you're gonna get 4 pi by 3. Yeah, 2 goes into 8 4 times. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, 2 goes into 6 3 times. So you're gonna get, what is this? Are these cookies? Crackers, nice. You're gonna get 4 pi by 3. Okay? So remember what I said earlier about the negative thing? This is where we're going to start graphing it, okay? Since it's negative, we're going to start at the first point and go down this time instead of up. So we're going to go down. First point here. Wait. Okay, yeah. So first point here. First point here. Go down. Second point there. Go back up. Third point there. Go back up. Fourth point. And then come right back down. Oh my God. Right back down. And boom. So yeah, that is how you graph this thing. This.